probably struggled with me a little bit. I am having a little hand issues again, but besides that, I've been putting 3 to 4 hours a day, doing a lot of drills and just really just trying to get my stroke very grooved and feeling more comfortable on the greens. And I've been just doing like a gate drill with my putting, just making sure I'm taking it straight back and straight through and feeling a lot more confident over it. So I'm looking forward to this week.
We'll go to David.
Lexi, you mentioned the privilege and joy of having your mom here with you. You've often talked what an inspiration she has been to you, but in light of her health struggles, is she even more so in your life?
Yeah, she's always been my number one role model throughout my whole life, and it was actually this tournament last year that everything started to happen, and I didn't really know about it. And but good news is that she just got her CAT scan a few weeks ago, and it's clear. So it's a huge relief, and she's my best friend. So just to have her here again this year, supporting me and always there for me to say that she loves me, that's all I need.
What's she cooking for you this week?
Everything. No, we're chicken, chicken, tacos, everything, salads, and everything.
We'll go to the front row.
Lexi, when you mentioned the weather earlier, and obviously it's nothing you can do anything about, but is it hard not to kind of keep an eye on it and wonder, what's going to happen?
Definitely have to keep an eye on it. It's a matter of if you bring all the rain gear and 3 towels and 2 umbrellas. But yeah, it's something that we have to check the night before, that morning of, that we have to keep an eye on. But definitely looks like there's a good amount of rain in the forecast, so there'll be a lot of rain gear, gloves, and towels in the bag. But nobody can control it. We all have to play in it, so it is what it is.
David over here.
When you look back on last season, after you left here, you won again, but you had close calls at Manulife in the Tour Championship. But yeah, you won the race, you won the Vare Trophy. How do you balance all that and assess your season all in all?
Yeah, last year was one of my best years of golf. I played very consistent just throughout the whole year, and that's what I wanted to. Working the off season, I just wanted to have a season where it was consistent. I worked very hard in the off season, and I knew if I just, like I said, trusted the process and just let it go and let it happen, believed in myself, I knew I would play well. And that's what happened, and it definitely paid off 2017 season, and I was very happy to see that and had a lot of good tournaments and a lot of good chances to win events. And that's all we really want as athletes, chances to win, being put in that, in that spot where we have the chance to win coming down the line.
You used the word consistency. I believe I read this correctly. You're the only player to have won at least a tournament in each of the last 5 seasons. Is that something in which you take pride?
I can't say it's something I really have thought about, but I know there's a lot of stats out there, so there's one for everything. But yeah, I definitely take pride in it. We go into every tournament wanting to win. That's my goal every time I tee it up in a tournament. So in golf, it doesn't happen as often as you would like, but it just shows the amount of talent that's out here.
Question in the camera row.
Lexi, do you consider yourself a good player in the rain, and or how do you think you handle adverse conditions of which you can't control?
Yeah, I would say I'm a pretty good player. I think it's very important to have a good relationship with your caddy as well in the rain, because you need to get like a kind of a system going. Who's going to carry the umbrella? Who's going to put the club and clean it? And you have to have that coordination going. As stupid as that may sound, but it's very important because you don't want to be getting hit in the head with an umbrella when you're going down and getting your club clean and everything. So it's important to have that good relationship when it comes to wind, rain, or anything like that. But yeah, I would say I'm pretty good. We don't get that rain forecast very often, besides maybe British. But hopefully it's not too hard of rain where it's not too much of a factor.
We'll go to Brett.
Hey, Lexi, I'm just curious how much you think about and look at the world rankings and the pursuit of number one, especially thinking about this past weekend with Justin Thomas going to number one in the men's game. Like, how much do you follow that sort of thing, and how much do you think about that?
I would say I don't really think about it too much. I obviously know my ranking coming into every week because it's broadcast like everywhere. But I don't follow it too much. I think that'll drive us crazy if we do. Like I said, I just go into every tournament wanting to win. I know I've worked my butt off in my off weeks and coming into the tournament, and I just have to do my prep work and see where that goes. I can't put any extra pressure on myself. I just gotta let my game go and see where it takes me.
You mentioned earlier the importance of the caddy relationship, especially in inclement weather. If memory serves, Kevin was fairly new on the bag when you won here last year. How has that dynamic evolved, and how much has he helped you?
Yeah, he's helped me out tremendously. I started with him in Arizona last year. He was only supposed to caddy for me in the British last year because that was his home course and that's where he grew up. And so he knew that course very well. But I was like, okay, well, I'll bring you over, get to know you a little bit before the British. And we ended up hitting it off and becoming really good friends. And he's got a great personality. He always has me laughing out on the golf course and keeping me calm. So, yeah, but we've been together for a little bit over a year now. So, yeah, this was one of his first few tournaments. So, but it's been great. You know, I wasn't expecting it, but we're very good friends. And it's been a great relationship. And it's very important out here to have not only a good caddy, but a good friend by your side to go through everything with you.
Any further questions for Lexi? Great. Any plans to jump out of any planes this week, Lexi?
Not this week. That I know of.
Best of luck. Thank you for
Thank
joining
you.
us.